Welcome to the channel Professor Davinci. Today's topic angle in a circle example exercise. We are given 3 points P, Q, R. P the coordinate of P is -5, -2, Q is 7, -8 and the R is 3, -16. Find PQ square, QR square and the PR square. Also state that YPR is the diameter of the circle and Q a point on the circumference. Last video I have explained the theory behind the angle of circle. Please watch the video before continuing this video. Right? Good. Now we need to solve for the right angle triangle. Now solution. The first one, we need to find PQ square. First of all, what is PQ? PQ is the distance between P and Q. What is the distance formula? Distance formula is x minus x2 x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. It is the distance formula. Okay, now sorry, not x square, it is the distance formula is x1 minus x2 plus y1 minus y2. It is a distance formula. Here we need to find the square of the distance, right? So in this case, what is P here? P is -5. Say this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. Now PQ, and that is distance between PQ is -5 x1 minus y1 plus x2 minus y2. Okay, now it is this square, right? So make it square, because we need to find the square of distance, so square it both the side. We will get this is -12 the whole square plus plus 6 the whole square. 12 12s are 144 plus 36 equals 180. Okay, similarly we need to find the QR square. Now what is Q? 7 -8 and 3 -16. So 7 minus 3 the whole square plus -8 minus of -16 the whole square. If you calculate, you will get 80. And number 3, PR square. What is P? 5 minus 5 minus 3 the whole square plus minus 2 minus of minus 16 the whole square. Solving this one, you will get 260. Hence, we found PQ square, QR square, and PR square. Now we need to go for the B. What is has B? The B is, this is A. The B. PR is a diameter. Why PR is a diameter of the circle? Now draw the circle. Three point is given. We need to show that why PR is the diameter. So that means just draw a line. This is P, this is R, and somewhere Q. We must prove that why PR is the diameter and Q lies on the circumference of the circle. Already in the last video we have said that test for angle in a semicircle. Angle in a semicircle. What is angle in a semicircle? Meaning, very simple. Draw a triangle. One side must be the diameter. Other two sides forms a right angle triangle. This is the angle in a semicircle. Okay, we need to show that PR is a diameter and the Q somewhere in the circumference, and the angle of Q is 90 degree. We need to show this is the angle of semicircle. Okay, what is the two test? First test is the Pythagoras theorem. First test is the Pythagoras theorem, test for Pythagoras theorem. And second, we need to find the gradient m1 and m2 must be equal to -1. Okay, anyone. If we prove this one or this one, if we prove, then we can say that 3 points lies on the circumference and one is the diameter and another two lines forms the 90 degree perpendicular to each other. Already, what is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem states that the hypothesis, say PQ square plus QR square, which equals, what is PQ square? Which is the longest one? Which is the highest value? 260. Leave it. Except 260, add the others. 180 plus 80. 180 plus 180 equals 260. Meaning PQ square plus QR square equals PR square. Okay. So what Pythagoras theorem states that the hypotenuse, say this is A, B, keep the same thing, P, R, Q. So the distance, this one, say this is X, this is Y and Z. So X square must be equal to Y square plus Z square. Okay. This is the Pythagoras theorem. The hypotenuse square must be equal to the square of both sides. Here we can see the square of both sides is 260, which is equal to the PR square, meaning the PR is the diameter. PR is the, from this above equation we can say that PR is the diameter and Q is a point in the circumference. Okay, right? Since PQ square and the QR square equal to PR square, that is 180 plus 80 equals 260. PQR obey the triangle PQR obeys Pythagoras theorem and is a right angle. What is Pythagoras theorem? It is a right angled triangle. PR is the longest side, so it is the hypotenuse of the triangle. So PR the longest side is a hypotenuse or hypotenuse of the triangle. Since the angle in a semicircle is a right angle, PR is a diameter of the circle, Q is on the circumference. So, now if these two sides satisfies, three sides satisfies the Pythagoras theorem, meaning one angle is 90 degree. Out of three angle, one angle is then 90 degree. That angle is Q. Whenever an angle forms 90 degree, the Q always in a circumference. If the Q is not on the circumference of the circle, then the angle of Q does not become 90 degree. Whenever the angle becomes 90 degree of a particular point, be sure that that point is on the circumference. Simple, based on the previous theorem or previous explanation. This is the previous explanation, angle in a semicircle. If you have not seen the previous video, please watch the previous video so you will understand this video. Understand, guys? See you. Have a great day.